Oh,
Time has passed.
very cool.
Comfy vibes.
Oh, yes.
Not so comfy in here, though.
I think we should get Little Bob the Advanced Learner's classic series of Bob-omery. 2 words, cheap and boring. Think more luxurious, dear. Perhaps a car or a house.
So is that just a book that teaches bomb-oms how to explode?
First, light your fuse. Second, explode.
Maybe it teaches them how to explode without hurting themselves. That makes more sense, actually.
It's like Pokemon can self-destruct, but they're still, like, okay.
They faint.
Sure, I'm a pro. Really? Cool. Okay, if you bring me what I really want, then I'll give you something in return. Here's your hint. It has AU at the front. Now you've got it, don't you? I do.
You could speak to him again for another hint, but what you need to do is speak to the conductor back behind you.
Yahoo! Yahee! See, I was thinking of Zip Toad. I can hear everything that family's fighting about loud and clear from out here. One thing I heard was cute. That boy dreams of being a train engineer someday. What an interesting dream for a rich little kid like that. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, so the thing about Zip Toad's autograph was actually a red herring.
Okay.
He wants the autograph from the train engineer.
All the way at the front, yes?
All the way at the front. Yoshi a go-go.
Good idea. Did you mean to select me, darling?
This is like Flurry's element, though. This is like her place.
I know. Well, she's Novu rich, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's not old money like the Bob-oms. Do you think they, like, contract themselves out to the military, Bob-oms?
Almost certainly. In fact, we're going to see some of that later on.
Yes, we will. Little Bob admires me because I'm a train engineer? Well, shucks.
Maybe you have to speak to Little Bub twice?
I mean, we're talking about a train here. That's some serious responsibility.
I didn't think you had to speak to him twice to get the other hint. I thought that was enough.
That's fine. Let's just check in on Zip Toad just to be safe.
This is Toodles' cabin.
Good.
I think he's in cabin 1.
That would make sense. Yeah, there he is. What does that little Bob kid want as a present? Well, I'm sure he'd be stoked to have an autograph from my favourite movie star, right, guy? Yeah, sorry though, that's a no-can-do from me. My fee for autographs is out of your budget. It was a fucking kid's birthday present, dude. Honestly.
I think it is that you needed to have spoken to Little Bub twice, but I don't remember that being necessary.
That's fun. New dialogue. Oh, yeah.
Just a long trip across the train, but hey, it's more comfy vibes.
It is. And you can never have enough comfy vibes until, you know, they crash down upon you and smother you to death. Then wholesome media becomes dark media. The hint for what I want is, it has AU at the front. Do you want another hint? Yes. Okay, here's your second hint. It's a certain person's autograph. Now you've got it, don't you?
Yeah, he'll just repeat this. And after this, I spoke to the conductor. So maybe you have to speak to the conductor again to get the real answer.
It didn't zoom in, so he has naught to tell me.
No, that was the same thing as before. Maybe Pennington can help.
I don't want to talk to Pennington.
That's honestly fair.
I mean, we can check in on the way back, I suppose.
Yeah, if the engineer doesn't give it to us this time, then I think that's the next trigger.
I forgot, he was in number 6.
Yep, he was way back there. That's fine.
Fuck.
There's, like, so many interweaving stories in this one that I forgot about certain triggers. So sorry for telling you wrong.
Don't worry, mate. It's a very simple chapter, but it's deceptively simple. It's very dense, actually.
Right, yeah.
Here we go. You want my autograph, sir? Oh, it's for little Bub. Well, yes, of course. Here you are, sir.
It's weird because a lot of other things in the game you can just advance through without getting the hints, like finding Don Pianta, but in this case, we really needed the second hint. I think the panel is right where the sun is coming down in front of the machinery there, by the way.
You always say it when I'm exiting a room.
I was in the middle of another sentence, Tom.
Oh, I'll put you in the middle of another sentence if you don't book out your ideas. Da-da-da-da-da.
We're getting our steps in for this chapter.
We sure are. What do you got to say about this place, good Bella? This is the dining car. There also seems to be a cute little shop here. I love a little shop. Dining and shopping while watching scenery go by. Talk about heavenly. So true, bestie, so true.
Yeah. Goombella, she seems like she's got a bit of a tomboy thing going on, but she can still appreciate a nice, romantic train ride.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know that I've ever been on a train outside of, like, a tram at, like, an airport or at Disney or something. I've never been on, like, a real train.
You're a good detective, mister. Here's something for you, just like I said. Oh, thank you. I guess the shine sprites have to come from somewhere.
Time has passed again.
Oh, we're now wearing reading glasses to show that time has passed. So, it looks like it was an autograph Luigi? Yes, just as I suspected.
We never spoke to you about any of this.
This smells of a new mystery. Thank you for telling me, though. Mr. Mario, I'm glad I spoke to you. I'm glad you spoke to me. Gosh, pronouns are hard. I just remembered something suspicious. I found myself one blanket short when I was hoarding them out to passengers. God, what is with my brain today? I have exact blanket counts. It means that someone came on board without a ticket. That stowaway just might be your suspect, Mr. Mario. Not only that, but if I don't get my blanket back, I'll be too chilly to sleep tonight.
Honestly, I can understand that. You got to be just the right temperature.
They called me Blanket PI. Honestly, great, thanks. Well, I have to keep watch here, but I'll be waiting for the good news.
I'm glad you read that correctly, because when it popped up on my screen, I read it as Blanket Pl. Because it just looks like a lowercase L.
No comment.
The shop is still open this late at night.
Hell yeah. You gotta be offering 5-star services 24/7, mate.
It's nighttime, so I guess this is when the dining car would be, like, most popular on, like, a real train, I guess.
No, not yet, old friend. It's a ghost. So you found me. Well, as you see, I'm a ghost. I'm cursed to haunt this place. I think if you went back into your room, you'd hear sounds coming from the next room over.
I think if you also go to the next room to the right, where Hefty was at, he'll mention it as well.
What? You just want the blanket, then? Well, I'll tell you where it is if you do something for me. What do you say? I don't help ghosts.
I just love the idea that any of these asshole options just causes an instant game over, though.
No, just kidding. Actually, I passed away in this cabin many years ago. But I think my luggage is still in the baggage car here. Inside my bag is a diary I kept since my earliest childhood days. And my fear that someone would find and read it has kept me tied to this world. I can't leave this room, so can you please find it and bring it here?
Well, we're not allowed into the baggage car, but maybe the conductor can let us in for the special occasion.
And don't you even dare read my diary.
No, we're gonna read it.
Because if you do, a horrible fate awaits you.
Oh, we're gonna read it. You just have to save first.
I'm gonna read the fuck out of it. There's a save block right next to the conductor.
It's odd that this is one of the most backtrack-heavy chapters in terms of the amount of times you go through it, but it's so short that you don't really think about it.
Not really. Did you find the blanket? What? A ghost? Eek! And he won't give you the blanket unless you get his diary from the baggage car?
It's too bad we're not actually Luigi. We can handle ghosts pretty well in that case.
We need the sucking device for that. Yes.
Don't isolate that either.
Speaking of, I have started recording my solo playthrough for Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, so that will be up in October.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Raggedy Diary. You shouldn't read it.
Oh, again, there's a save block right here.
Do I read it? Hell yeah, Mario, let's read it.
Well, let's go save again first, so we don't have to come back in here to grab the diary.
Oh, as usual, you are correct, Spar. Did you find the diary? Wonderful, I knew you would. What if we read it in front of him?
That's what I did.
What room was he in again? Oh, right next to mine, so 4.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't 4 death?
Yes. The word for the number 4 in Japanese is shi, which is also the same word for death. That's why they also have another word for 4, which is yon, which is used more commonly in a lot of places.
A word that means endings. Oh, save here. Doo-doo-doo. I want to see what Goombella has to say about this ghost. That's Ghost T. He's pretty lighthearted for a ghost.
So is that always his name, or is that his name just because he's a ghost now?
Yeah. Talk about profiling. This train is full of profiling. Read the diary? Oh, sure. What the heck? You may be cursed by the ghost. Do you want to read it anyway? I mean, think about this, okay? This could be really, really bad. You understand me? Month X, day X, cloudy. I got on a train today, and on that train... Ah! You looked! Even though I told you not to. Now see what happens! Dead.
And it's an actual full game over.
To be fair, I was reading it right in front of him. Don't think you can be smart by reading it anyway, by the way. He will just appear and basically zap you to death.
Oh yeah, if you try it. Well, you can't get off the train, I guess, with the diary.
Can you place it in the drawer? Yes, this is my diary. Very well, your blanket is right here. You got a blanket. Without this, he's freezing. The conductor, that is. You were very wise not to read my diary, friend.
But we did in the alternate timeline.
Yeah, I sense something different about you. But now I can go peacefully on from this world. Thank you so much. You will probably never meet me again in this world. Fare thee well. How old are you? Ah. Nah, I'm good.
I love this trope.
Well, actually, maybe not. I've been here so long, I've gotten kind of used to it. The wood panelling's so great. Maybe I'll stay here just a little longer. I can leave whenever, so that's all there is to it. Hoo 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 hoo.
That was a very strange interaction.
It sure was. Can I go to bed? There's nothing here.
I believe that was the drawer.
You and your silly little prompts game.
You have to take the blanket back to the conductor first.
I know. I know.
Just a little power nap.
Thought you could get away with it, could you? He also appears like the ghost. And the fucking Slender Man visual filter pops up.
You just sleep with the conductor's blanket.
What can I say? I'm gangster. I mean, literally, I'm, you know, an associate of a known crime syndicate.
Right, we're like the right-hand man of the Pianta family.
So, Mr. Mario, how did you do with the blanket? Please don't ask questions about how we were able to leave a dead person's luggage in there. Of course, our yummy and sticky mischief maker is still at large. Oh, hey, before I forget, this is just a gesture of my thanks. Thank you.
Rather have coins, but thanks.
Perhaps you should just turn in for the night? You're in cabin 5, in case you forgot. If anything happens, I'll report it to you immediately. Do not worry about a thing. For I am the conductor of the XS Express! I mean, there's a ghost right next to my cabin. Like, can he float through the walls to other people's cabins, or is he confined to that room specifically?
And the next room over is a thief.
Good.
Well, let's not even talk about the other thing, which we don't even know about yet.
Ah, yes. You're so good at not spoiling, Spar. I think we should get some rest. This time, for real.
Full night's sleep instead of a nap, which is somehow worse in a lot of cases.
Day 2.
Alright, let's go see who got something stolen today.
Yes, indeedly do. Oh, hello. Local mystic Merlevy was taken to the hospital today, followed quickly by hordes of concerned friends. Just a severe case of indigestion brought on by a wild binge on 8 mushroom steaks. Her aura was brimming with the power of steak. Call me the invincible shopmaster. Okay. Take a peachy peach, add cake mix, and you get a peach tart. You get a peachy peach from Twilight Town, and you can buy cake mix by spending coins from the Pianta Parlor, so that's easy enough. Hello, Detective Mario. I saw no one suspicious during the night. We will be stopping at Riverside Station today, around dusk, I believe. Very cool.
Okay, so we've got to advance time until then, which means there's something else that's got to be going on. And it's this.
Ah, my dear Luigi, your timing is impeccable. A new case has arisen. Now then, Mr. Businessman, please explain the facts to my assistant Luigi.
This guy looks not okay.
Okay, here's the deal. When I woke up this morning, my briefcase was gone. It contained all the contracts for our next deal and even our new product prototype. If I don't recover it, I'll lose my job at the least. Now, calm yourself. The next part is vital, so tell Luigi very slowly. Of course. Our company's new product is Nitro Honey Syrup. Used properly, it's an amazing product that can even raise the dead. But if mixed with the calcium from a seashell and a bit of gold, well then, the results are explosive. The resulting goo blast would immobilize everyone here in sticky, yet yummy Shell Shack. Or Shellac, even.
Sticky and yummy.
Oh, yes, if it's fallen into the wrong hands, well, I could lose more than my job. This is a nice desk. Let's examine these facts, shall we? Someone has stolen your briefcase. Though you definitely had it yesterday. And the train has not stopped at all in the intervening time. I have it. Rudimentary, my dear Luigi. Rudimentary. The thief is still on the train.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to figure out.
Pennington, you've done it again. Luigi, have you spoken to the waitress and the lady in cabin 2? They have both lost something on this train. The waitress lost shell earrings. And the Lady Toodles lost a gold ring. Oh no. Luigi, if the same person who stole those objects also has the nitro honey syrup, they could make this goo blast. No comment. They could carry out the threat in the note. So it is simple, Luigi. You must find that thief. You must apprehend the suspect before this dastardly plan is put into effect. You got it, bro.
Why can't we just have a normal train ride?
With the frizz? No way.
You could speak to the waitress and Toodles. I don't think they gave you any extra information.
Hey, come to think of it, I could use your skills. Could you help me? Yes. Really? Your dialogue is making me nauseous. And they're like all full of memories and stuff. I really need them back.
How do you get the words to do that?
Okay, you literally didn't help at all there.
No, like I said, I don't think they give you any info, but if you bring the stuff back to them, they give you rewards when you actually find them.
They're giving me a headache is what they're giving me.
Fortunately, I forgot to give them the stuff back right away, but you do get an extra chance before the chapter ends.
Oh, hello there, you fine specimen of a man, you. You're marvellous, dear. You solved a rather tough little mystery, didn't you? Yes, very well done. You're so ruggedly smart. Perhaps you could help me with something as well? Oh, how absolutely lovely. Now listen well. I'm looking for a gold ring that I lost somewhere on this very train. Could you please hasten the search along for me, you boldly brilliant man, you? Right, I'm going to check the drawer first. I'm just saying, whenever I lose something, it always turns up in a drawer.
Right, for real.
I'm doing it now, okay? We simply must spend these when we get back to Rogueport. We will be making a stop at Riverside Station today. You'll love it, I assure you.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah, there's fuck all to do. Let's have a chat with Zip Toad.
Riverside Station is literally in this chapter, so there's some combat.
A vital paper.
Well, I guess we take this back to Pennington.
Yes.
Because we can't do anything with it. It's not written in Italian gibberish, so Mario can't read it.
A little bit of day.
This is my favorite part of the Mario and Luigi games.
Here it is, great.
You'll be happy to hear that I plan to play Superstar Saga as soon as we finish this LP.
Hell funkin' yes. It is quite harder than any Paper Mario game. I'm just going to let you know now.
I feel like it deserves a second chance, and it'll get me excited for Brothership later this year.
Have you stumbled upon any new clues?
Well, we found this paper.
It's a vital paper. What is this paper? What sort of clue is this supposed to be? Ack! That's one of the contracts of my upcoming business deal! What? I mean, yes, just as I suspected.
Jesus, Pennington.
Where did you find this very important clue? Cabin 1, you say? Yes, the Zip Toad's room, a place I have long suspected. Come to think of it, I do not believe I've seen him today. Then perhaps he is hiding somewhere on the train, always one step ahead. Very well, my dear Luigi. Find that Zip Toad. I can think of but one place where he would hide.
I think this might actually be the place that I was thinking of before. If you go to cabin 4 and speak to the ghost, he'll tell you that there's rustling sounds coming from your cabin.
Ah. Well, we can check in with Ghost T anyway. We're bros now. I definitely didn't read his diary.
You just gotta disappear for a second so he shows up.
It seems that there is someone in your cabin. I heard some rustling sounds in there a minute ago. Thanks, dude. Man, ghosts are helpful. Especially you, Vivian.
He could have just gone into the cabin to find out who it was, too.
But again, we don't know if he's bound there or not. Oh, hello. Could this be another clue? Another document from the briefcase. The suspect must be in here somewhere.
Oh, that's a different spot than it was in my game.
Where was he?
He was behind the couch. That's cool.
It's okay, I've played Origami King. I know how these things work. Youch!
He actually landed on Mario.
So this was our man all along, pretending to be Zip Toad, I see. Oh, that makes sense. All the while pilfering things from others to aid your evil plan. Yes, this was all just as I had deduced. I knew all along you were a fake. Yes, a discolored nostril hair tipped me off. Gross.
Pennington, I think you might be full of shit.
Ah, yeah, well. Yes, you played a daring and ingenious little game, my false friend. But the jig is up now, fiend, and the good people on this train are now safe. For indubitably, no one escapes from this improbably large brain. Me when I solve a word puzzle in Leighton. Black.
Speaking of Leighton, I think Pandora's Box is going to be on the rerun schedule this week.
Hell yeah.
Check out the HFC livestream during the week for reruns of old HFC LPs.
Yep, Monday to Friday, with Friday being Sonic Day most of the time.
Until I run out of Sonic LPs, which is probably going to happen in the next couple months.
Having 16 years of LPs is very useful, let me tell you what.
Oh yeah, it's nice to have this stuff running, because I'm currently taking a break from streaming, just because I'm really tired out by stuff, so this is a great way to keep the stream active in the meantime. I mean, Snake does a great job with his stuff, but he only does Sundays and Mondays. So the rest of the week is, free for all these other things. And it's great for the community to be able to reminisce about this stuff. And we hang out and chat and just talk sometimes.
And it, it helps with the watch time.
For sure. And, algorithm nonsense as well.
Joke's on you, I like these ropes. Hey, I think not, Slick. You think you can hold me? No way, Beldam would flip if I let that happen. Oh. Oh, it was fucking Dupless. I forgot all about that.
Oh, yeah, I kind of did too.
Beldam's planned to goofify Mario, or gooify. Fucking goofy Mario. So I'll be cutting and running now. I'm leaving the rest to Beldam. See ya, suckers. Turns into another train, but tiny. Want to go outside for a second? The exit is in the first car.
No, actually, I just want to stay here.
I want to try out Wink Rally, because I got to get used to that.
I actually didn't end up using it in this chapter.
Fair enough. How does Spa fight? One will never know.
You power lift and then you hit it until it's dead.
Got it. Me lifting a sheet to reveal a spider and then killing it. Stop eating so much. Love yourself more.
They added the purple toad guy that helps with attack timing, just in case you need him here because you can't go back to Rogueport.
Of course. We could have questioned him about all of that Beldam nonsense. This is Riverside Station. We've stopped to refuel. There's a quaint drawbridge here from when pleasure boats cruised the canal. But it hasn't been used since the canal was dried up and turned to pasture. Interesting.
I believe you need to speak to either the engineer or the conductor. They have the exact same model, I can't tell.
Nah. Well, one's red and one's blue, Spot. How could you be so toadist?
No, they're both blue.
No. I saw some suspicious-looking shadow people wearing hats go into the station. They must have gone down to the bridge control room to flip the switch there. But that switch hasn't been used in so long. I don't know where the control room is. So it's probably against protocol to ask a passenger to do this, but... Since you are the famous Mario and all, could you go and find and throw the switch?
Since you are a hero, could you go and be a hero for us?
Exactly, this is literally what my job is. Well, I mean, it's more like a hobby since I don't get paid for it officially. Like, I don't get a monthly wage or anything.
Mario probably does better than any monthly wage would be anyway.
Yeah, true.
The heart block is there as a failsafe, which is weird because you shouldn't have taken any damage since you slept in the bed on the train.